Oh, dude, I'm gnarled, man. I don't usually go out late. It's been a long time since I've had a 3 or 4 a.m.er, you know what I mean? But my old buddy's in town, so we had to do it. I forgot how crazy Seoul nightlife can be. That's why today I had to pick myself up an HSP, aka Halal snack pack. I wouldn't have known what this was if I didn't go to Australia. I learned about it there a little bit. And when I came back, I discovered that there's an HSP shop in Seoul now. And here is what that is looking like. I'm not sure exactly how authentic this is gonna be, but because I only had it twice, and one of the times I had it was it wasn't that good in Australia, and I might get into that. But yeah, this came out to $14, and basically it's a bunch of donor meats. I got the mix, I got the beef, the lamb, and chicken, all over a bed of French fries or chips. And we got the sauces. I mean, there's 3 different sauces, the Holy Trinity. I think typically it's barbecue sauce, chili sauce, and garlic sauce, I want to say. I know you can't really see it in this box, though. That's the whole, I was hoping for like a wider thing. And I was also hoping for a bigger size than this. It's not very much. This is a jumbo size, the largest size they have. But whatever, it is still piping hot. I am gonna put this on a plate, I guess, just so you can see it, BRB. God, this thing is smelling mighty fine. Let me give you a little bit of a closer look at it. So it might not look extremely appetizing right off the bat, but if you know, it's one of them things, you know what I mean? So we got, yeah, like I said, man, it's just, this is what you need sometimes. This is what I need right now. Let's get a good bite. Oh, cheesy. Oh yeah. I forgot thumbnail, maybe. One of these. Something, man. I don't know. I don't care. Going in. Why is that hitting so hard right now? God. Dang. Cheesy, meaty, saucy, French fry-y, like potato, starchy, carby, meaty. It's got everything you really like. You know what? An egg. A sunny side up egg on top of that might not be a bad touch, but hey. Not complaining. Yeah, this is a good one. Like I said, I only had 2 of them when I was in Melbourne. The first one I had was pretty legit. It was way bigger than this, so probably more expensive as well. The second one was, so I was in Melbourne for a month, and I kept seeing this place called Lord of the Fries all over the place. And so one drunken night, I went there to get an HSP, and it's like, it's not as good as I remember. Turns out, it's vegan. Come on, man. Lord of the Fries, what are you doing, man? If you're from down under, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Actually, there's actually quite a good amount of people there. It was probably, I don't know, around midnight. And I remember, the only thing I remember about the Lord of the Fries HSP spot in Melbourne was these girls came in, just no shoes. But I guess that's the thing. You know, America, we got that no shoes, no shirt, no service. But down there, they don't care. I like it. Well, whatever. This is mighty fine. And I can't really think of anything right now in this moment that I want more than this. It kind of reminds me of like a poutine, and I know it's completely different. I know something, or like a donor box, but the whole poutine thing with the base layer of fries, and then there's cheese and stuff. But I don't know. What am I talking about? You know what I did find kind of what I do kind find of what I do find kind of ironic is, and I don't know, like there's no judgment in this statement. I just my own personal observation is that this I believe you can eat this whenever you want. It's an Australian thing, but I think it's usually a drunk food or maybe a hangover food. But it's halal as well, so it's interesting how that works out. You know what I mean? I'm assuming that, well, I am completely ignorant when it comes to all the dietary restrictions of different, like halal. And I don't know if that, anyway, I know a lot of people who are making this are probably not drinking alcohol, but then they see a bunch of stumbling, bumbling idiots like me, or these girls with no shoes, ordering this drunk as a skunk, Oh, let me tell you what. Working up a little bit of sweat. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling best I felt all day. This is doing this is doing some kind of trickery. My only regret is I should have got 2 of them things. In what world is this a jumbo size? But yeah, man, all the meat, it tastes really good. The fries are really good. Everything's good about it. What can I say? Let me tell you a little bit about last night. Yeah, like I said, I'll go out maybe once a week, go out for dinner, maybe a couple drinks with my wife. And we don't ever stay out past midnight these days, ever, really, rarely. You know what I mean? So for it, because I can't. I start feeling like, all right, yeah, no, time to go home. It's not a conscious decision, really, but it's just like I'm starting to feel not too good. If I keep drinking, I'm going to be puking. So I don't want to puke. Let's go home. That's what we do. Usually 11 o'clock. But, last night was a little bit different. I had to power through. My old buddy in town. And, yeah, we were out, and like I was saying, dude, I forgot how crazy Seoul nightlife can be. If you're really into just like degen nightlife, Seoul might be the spot. And I'll tell you where I was last night. I was in Hongdae last night. I used to go there all the time. And I've gone there over the years, and yeah, it's always been crazy, but I thought it kind of tamed down a little bit. But nah, if you go on the right day at the right time, Saturday, after midnight probably, it starts. It starts, But yeah, dude, we left at 3, and this might get a little bit graphic, but I saw, just leaving the last bar and walking the street to get a taxi, I probably saw no less than 10 to 15 people passed out on the sidewalks. Some that have maybe had some stuff come back up and they're just sitting right there, right on them. I saw people girls in the action of doing it. There were girls, the ones that I saw last night, young girls, just like college girls or whatever, just, again, sorry, it's gonna get a little bit graphic, but just puking their guts out, right? Just in front of everybody. It's completely packed. At least, maybe 20, I'm gonna up it to 20 people, just on a 5-minute walk, just completely sprawled out. And then what ticked me off was we were waiting for a taxi, and it was hard to get. And one dude, no joke, was sprawled out, completely blacked out in the middle of the lane of traffic. And everyone's like, kind of just looking at him. In Korea, the culture is to really not be very helpful to other people. It's like, mind your own business type of deal. It's like, even if someone was screaming bloody murder, help, because they need help because they're getting attacked or something, like, people would just, like, you know, just turn the other way. Or they probably look while walking. They probably walk and do the old, you know what I mean? But this guy was ticking me off because he was just blocking. I wanted a taxi. I was like, come on. So I go up and drag this guy out. He's like, over 2 hundo. Large guy. I couldn't get him. He's too big, too heavy. But we got him out of the street, barely. Because everyone was like, just not doing anything. This reminds me of one time back in the day. Me and a couple American buddies were walking down the street. This was long, 6-7 years ago. Walking down the street in Hongdae late at night, and we saw these, like, people our age, a couple dudes just shove this girl straight to the ground, and we were like, went up to him like, what the fuck, the hell, man? And that we got into a huge kind of shouting match of just stupid ridiculousness, but we kind of waited for a second because pushed to the ground, she like starts crying, and then everyone just looks and then just like, all right, whatever. No one would come to her aid. And then we're like, all right, whatever. F y'all, man. That's bogus. That's a bogus thing to do. Met a couple interesting cats last night. One dude, I'll just leave the names out here, but you know, they're actually from Canada, Toronto. And one dude, you know, regular ass looking guy, man, just regular average Joe, you know what I mean? We get to talking, and he's with his other friends, so we're just talking with everybody. And all of a sudden, he pulls out he's like, how old are you guys? Okay, yeah, we're 30, they're 31 or 32 or something. And all of a sudden, he pulls out I've never had a girlfriend, out of nowhere. I said, oh, okay. And he's like, actually, I've never had a hookup, like I don't know what I can get away with on YouTube these days. I try to keep it kid-friendly, usually. He's like, I've never even lost my virginity, he says. Just exposing his personal life in front of everybody. Because we were rolling with the crew, he was rolling with the crew. And so then immediately, you know, everyone's drunk, start like giving him all the advice in the world. And he's like, oh, thanks. He was just like a nice guy. I feel kind of bad though. Man, I could go for one more of these, man. Why'd they have to be so damn small? But I think I rambled enough. I don't really have anything else to ramble about at the moment. I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day chilling. Straight chill, alright? So, yeah. Anyway, Halal snack pack. If you can find one, man, I definitely recommend it. And that's about it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a lot of things. It's kind of like a halal guys. It's kind of like a mixed with a poutine, mixed with like a kebab box, like all together into just an amazing amalgamation. I love these amazing amalgamations. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, y'all.